It just occurred to me that I didn't equip Vincent with any materia at all. I should probably fix that with just whatever I can muster up. His magic stat is pretty good, though. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 33 of Final Fantasy VII. So on the last time with Final Fantasy VII, we had an encounter with Sephiroth. He was actually very nice in giving us directions, you know. He wanted to go north past Mount Nibel. He wanted us to, well, follow him, of course. And we got a brand new optional party member in the form of Vincent. So that's cool. Anyway, I decided to swap out Yuffie for Tifa. Because, well, it's been a while since we've seen Tifa battle on screen, so we figure why not? Might as well. And I'm gonna check to see if, okay, good. Alright, I have active mode on, I have everything on. So, let us do. Oh, and by the way, this is a little tidbit about the map, actually. The red dot is your current location, aka the flashing dot that you can barely see. And the green dot is where the buggy is. I really wish that was more defined. But whatever, I understand they had to make limitations. Alright, so it's basically a known secret that we're going to be seeing Vincent for a while. And here we go with our first encounters on Mount Nibel. This is Sonic Speed. So I believe these are the enemies that we ran into in the flashback. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Fun times. Ooh. Gonna do the water kick. Once again, missing with Tifa's limit breaks also counts towards getting the second limit break in the set. So that's good. That's very, very good. There it is. There it is. Look at his hand, though. Look at Vincent's left hand. It's all gold and shit. Look at that. It looks good. It looks very good. And of course, with Mount Nibel itself, it's going to be a very long stretch. Believe you me, it's going to be a while. Rune Blade. I believe that is a weapon for Cloud. And it's a double growth weapon. Wait, do I have 4 materia slots for that? Yes. But I don't really feel like wasting a cure materia right now, especially when it has that all effect. So we're not gonna do that right now. No siree. We're just gonna keep on. Yeah, I believe we're just gonna keep on rolling with that one. These enemy names are weird. Qvildons. You know, whatever they are, they're dead. they're just dead. Okay. So here is what Vincent can do. Well, actually, if Beta doesn't kill him first. Which Beta probably will. Yes, it did. See, 3,000 damage. Oh my god. See? Beta makes extremely quick work of random encounters. However, next battle for sure, we're gonna, wait a minute. Is this a way 2 there? Oh my god, it is. Ooh, I knew that was a thing up there. Okay. I didn't see that the first time. Okay, I'm actually kind of curious to see what's up there. Okay, so here's what Vincent can do for his limit breaks. He's actually very unique in this sense as well for his limit breaks. So Vincent's limit breaks are all about transformations into devilish beasts. Look at this dude. So In any one of these forms, he has 2 different methods of attack. There is Beast Flare, which does fire damage on all opponents. And there's Berserk Dance, which is just a series of regular attacks. However, the drawback of Vincent's limit breaks are the fact that you can't actually control Vincent whenever his limit break is activated. Or rather, whenever his transformations are activated. He basically has to stay like that for the duration of the fight. And I will admit that is a drawback to using Vincent. And Tifa's dead. And she won't get the experience now because Vincent and Beta make a deadly combination. Tifa's just laying back there. It's like, hey, what's up? she's just being lazy. Except she's not really because she's dead. Alright, let's get everybody cured up. Okay. Okay, here we go. Plus Barrette. What the heck is that? Plus Barrette. Hello. Is that... Well, I would get that Barrette is probably a... What is it? Hello? I see the megaphones, but... Okay, here it is. It's a weapon for Red 13. Okay. Good. Since it took me a while to get back here, I'm turning off random encounters for now. But yeah. Yeah, the drawback of using Vincent is... You won't be able to use regular attacks once his limit break gauge gets full. I mean, you can basically, say that about any given character, really. But basically put, unless you wanted to transform into a horrific monster and just utterly destroy everything, you probably don't want to be, focusing on your regular attacks. Instead, you're going to have to rely on your magic attacks. And Vincent's got pretty decent strength for his, guns as weapons. However, that's the drawback. That's the big drawback with Vincent, is that his transformations, you can't really control them. I wish you could. But, it is what it is. Also, can I just say that enemy skills are just basically the best thing in Final Fantasy VII? Like, once you really know how to handle yourself with being diligent and getting all the enemy skills you possibly can, then you are basically a busted god for the rest of the game. Especially if you get skills like Aqualung and Beta, because those are really, really good. Those are really, really good skills to have. And also, White Wind basically outclasses anything. Like, it really does. In fact, actually, I know this is going to sound incredibly weird and dumb and stupid, but I want to actually head back. Before we head up, I want to go back and just show you how much the skill Big Guard basically outclasses even a Materia. At the accessory shop and weapon shop of Gongaga, you can buy the Mystify Materia, which is Confusion and Berserk. But more importantly, and also on topic of enemy skills just being the absolute most busted thing in the world, the Time Materia is utterly pointless. When you have Big Guard to cast haste on everybody, in addition to Barrier and Magic Barrier, you don't need this. Unless you really, really like using the added effect Materia for that slow and stop effect on your weapons, then I really, really don't see the point. I wasted 12,000 gil just to get a Time and Mystify Materia. And, I mean, I know I should have them just because, but seriously. They are, like, most of these materia are basically outclassed by all of these enemy skills. Like, haven't you ever heard of a skill in game that can, God, of a skill in game that can very easily, that can very easily just outclass everything? Well, who needs Cure when you have White Wind? Who needs Time Magic when you have Big Guard? Who needs, like, anything when you have Beta, Aqualung, and question mark? Honestly, who needs Death Sentence, am I right? But the point is, enemy skill materia is my favorite because it's so busted. Like, blue mages have been a thing ever since Final Fantasy V, even. Like, the enemy skills are just some of my favorite mechanics in the series. Because they're so busted. And particularly in 7, I really enjoy them in 7. Obviously, I've played other games where you can play as blue mages before, but never on the scale of Final Fantasy VII. They're busted as hell. In fact, if I can actually say this, like, right here and right now, Final Fantasy VII, like, gameplay-wise, might just actually be, you know, my favorite. But before we go on, Twin Brain. So these guys are particularly dangerous because they like to use Stare Down, aka they basically use Stop, I believe. Yep, just like that. Now Tifa and Vincent are stopped. Except Vincent because he just got back up. And yeah, that's basically the thing that they do. I'm just gonna call them insects. So their lay flat ability doesn't really do a whole lot, honestly. Also, the Twin Brains can use Absorb. Honestly, who needs that? Really? Seriously. I believe Vincent got a level up from that. Now, before you do anything else, particularly with those pipes up on the top, make sure you get this ladder down here. Trust me. You'll thank me for that. You really, really will. Now, if you're thinking that we're gonna actually... Nah, we're gonna do this right now. Okay. So, this room, what you want to do for this room, if you want to get every item, is go down all the pipes. They have pipes 1 through 5, and some of them will lead you to items. Going through pipe number 2 will get you a Power Soul. And the Power Soul is a weapon for Tifa. It powers up whenever you're about to die. So that's cool. It's a double growth, meaning that it won't be as good, but it's something. And there's a save point right there. Trust me, there's a reason why they made you take a save point right there. It's because you're a completionist. Okay, so pipe number 4, I believe you want to go here. Yep. And that will grant you an all materia. So that's awesome. And we're not done with Mount Nibel yet, Mount Nibel yet, because this place is huge. It really is huge. Oh! Okay, now Vincent leveled up from that. And you probably saw it, like... Actually, no. You didn't. I'll show up Berserk at regular speed later. Because you know me, I like to use my speed ups during random encounters. Alright, let's keep on rolling. Actually, no, this is a dead end, isn't it? Yep, it is. Useless paths, am I right? Useless paths or useless paths? Yes, useless, pointless paths. Alright, so, in these caves, you definitely did notice, at this point, you definitely did notice that Mount Nibel, we actually get to go through here in actual real life. Well, before we were just sort of in a flashback, but now we're actually here. And this place has actually a lot stronger enemies than before. I mean, you didn't really have to worry about battles back then. Because, you know, you had Sephiroth on your team, and he was basically the most unbeatable thing ever before he went all bad guy, but really, it's the point of, it's the story of the flashback that counts. Now, I believe you need to go over here. You need to go over here, to this way. You get an elixir from that. Man, these features. These features of me just, oh, I missed this one in practice. You get another elemental materia. If you didn't get one from the mayor in Midgar, then that's your first elemental materia. And in here is a really cool reward for going out of your way. The Sniper CR for Vincent. Which is a much better weapon. And look at that attack percentage. 255. We'll definitely take that. Plus it has more materia slots. Sold. Like, freaking sold. Durr. Wait a minute. Added effect equipped onto the enemy skill. Nah. I ain't gonna do that. Nah, we're just gonna leave it as it is. The kill drop a high potion. So that's good. That's very good. And we got more Mount Nibel to explore. Oh boy. Cloud needs an ether. And because of that, we're going to heal up here. And we're going to move on. Because there are items here. Actually, I don't think there are. Here. Yay! More pointless paths. If you're gonna go out of the way to put like an additional path here, Cloud and Tifa level up, and the Sonic Speeds will drop a high potion, then make the path have a point. Give it some chests, man. Give it something to explore, like that offbeat path that we did. Seriously. I know I'm a spoiled kid, believe me, I know. What? Are you serious? There are enemies near the Mako reactor too? Of course there are. Here's Berserk Dance. Not really a whole lot of damage, isn't it? Yep, there are enemies near the Mako reactor. Of course there are. And we actually have a Mako reactor that doesn't really use the standard Mako reactor music. Disappointing, I know, but yeah. You can go through the Mako reactor that we've been through in the flashback. And everything is still here. Now, you can try going into Genova's room, but there's nothing really worthwhile in there. Yeah, it's cool that you can explore this place, but if there's nothing rewarding you for that, then, eh. I mean, still pretty cool that you can go in here and explore around a little bit, but, eh. And back on here, we shall continue. I said we shall continue on this way. Yes, exactly. That's what I said. And we wind up back here full circle. Now, okay. I think we're fine. I think we're okay-ish for what's up ahead, because both of our enemy skill materials are equipped. They are ready to roll. And they put the save point here for a reason. Trust me, they do. So I'm going to go over to save 10 and make a save over the wall market. Because beneath there is spoilers. Let's get out a tent, and then we can further make our progress via saving. Alright, so once again, they give you a save point for a reason. If you're a completionist, like I am. Because this boss fight is the Materia Keeper. I'm just gonna say this right off the bat, right away, right off the bat. This guy has an enemy skill that you absolutely do not want to miss. There's going to be other opportunities to get said enemy skill, but this is your earliest possible chance of getting it. So, whenever the Materia Keeper does that, then I will do it. So whoa! Polygons! Hey! How's it going? Wow, okay. So, the Materia Keeper is a hard-hitting boss. Its Bighorn and Hell combo are very easily, you know, very powerful attacks. Like, it's almost got Tifa, so I'm gonna have to just cast up a White Wind and just do it. I believe the Materia Keeper has 8,000 HP. I don't have the Sense Materia on it, so So we're just gonna do regular attacks with it. After all, we do need to get that, you know, limit break usage up. So, mainly for this fight, I just want to wait until Materia Keeper uses that enemy skill. Because, again, it's something that you don't want to miss. And I'm going to have to cast some White Wind right here. See, the whole point of this is just to wait until he does that thing. It really is. I mean, you can attack him all you want, but just don't end up killing him, you know? I say you know a lot. Unlike Naruto. I've been watching that a lot lately, man. I've been getting back into it. He's a cool dude. Or, well, I'm sorry. If you want to use the proper nomenclature, I should say Boruto's dad. Boruto's dad. Basically, the point is that the Chunin exams rock. Come on, dude. Aren't you going to do your thing? Oh, yeah, and don't use fire on it because I forgot that fire is what it absorbs. That's cool. I had to waste an elixir because this guy can't just simply use that thing I want him to use. What is up with this? Okay, I've seen Materia Keeper do this skill like first thing in battle, very first action that he does, and he doesn't do it. He just doesn't do it. Like why can't he do it? You can barely manipulate bosses, so. You know what? I'm just gonna try. If he's not gonna do it, then I might as well make him. I can't. I can't. Jesus. Oh, and eventually he does cure 2 on himself. I've gotten to the point where I can... There it is! There it is! Trine. Or if you're familiar with the old Final Fantasies, Train. He's dead. He's dead. He's really dead. I've been waiting for so long to kill this dude and get Trine, which is an enemy skill that does lightning damage on all opponents. Die. I'm flipping the bird at him. I don't care. I've seen him do Trine like right off the bat once. Once. Meteor Drive, nice. But, oh my god. No. You gotta be fun. No! Why did you have to... I want to play this. Fine. I was this close to saying it, my thick wife. You know what? I need thick thighs to calm me down. Trust me, if you're ever in a bind, all you need is Ryza's thick thighs. Look at those thighs. Look at them! Oh, screw off! You know what? You're getting an Odin. No. You're getting a special showcase of Odin, sir. It's not gonna work. In fact, why did I even do it? But, you know, screw it. This dude is a cool man. I will die for this man. Odin, let's go. There it is. There's my boy. You're getting the Meteor Rain special, motherfucker. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. The game had to crash. Well, I guess technically it did happen to me before in that practice. I did show you. But I think like that was more or less because I used speed up a little bit too much. So that's, yeah. The counter materia, that is a materia that will give you a counterattack when damage is incurred. That's a fancy way of saying it's just a counterattack, an attack that gives you a counterattack. And it's basically what it says on the tin. Now let me do a victory save before anything else goes wrong. And no more enemies, for sure, because I'm getting out of here. Thank you. And we're going to continue our journey toward our next stop next time on Final Fantasy VII. See you guys on next time. Thank you for watching.